Top 3 best vegetables to eliminate frequent urination at night. Nocturia. Have you ever begged your body to just let you sleep, but it kept waking you up, one trip to the bathroom at a time? Not because of pain, not because of fear, but because your bladder has become the unwanted alarm clock ringing every night. You try drinking less water, you cut caffeine, you even stop napping, but still, 2:13 a.m., 3:47 a.m., 4:56 a.m. You're up again exhausted, frustrated, and wondering, is this just how aging works? I'm here to tell you no, it's not. And more importantly, there are natural, gentle ways to quiet your bladder and reclaim your sleep starting right on your plate. In today's video, I'll show you 3 overlooked vegetables that can help calm nighttime urination, support your kidneys, and finally give your body the rest it deserves. So if you've ever stared at your ceiling in the dark, longing for just one full night of sleep, stay with me. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready to take your health back one night, one meal, one choice at a time. Part 1. The hidden reason you wake up at night and it's not just water. Let's get one thing clear. Waking up multiple times at night to urinate is not just about how much water you drank. It's about how your body processes that water, and that story begins long before bedtime. After 60, our internal systems begin to shift. Kidneys become less efficient at concentrating urine. Bladder muscles weaken and send out false alarms. Hormonal rhythms that used to signal rest, especially antidiuretic hormone ADH, begin to misfire. According to the National Institutes of Health, over 70% of adults above age 60 experience nocturia. But here's what's surprising, nearly half of them still limit their water intake at night, believing it's the root of the problem, yet they still wake up. Why? Because it's not just the liquid, it's the foods that control when and how that liquid is held or released. Some foods encourage fluid retention, some cause blood sugar spikes that trigger kidney activity, some disrupt nerve signals that control bladder function. And sadly, most people don't realize that vegetables, yes, humble vegetables, can either make things better or worse. That's why in this video, I want to focus on 3 vegetables that do more than just nourish. They regulate, they heal, they help bring your body back into its natural nighttime rhythm. And they're not rare, expensive, or hard to prepare. They're sitting in your fridge right now, maybe even on your plate, but you haven't been using them in the right way or at the right time. So before we talk about these 3 quiet heroes, let's shift one belief: your nighttime urination is not inevitable. It's not something you have to just live with. It's a signal, a symptom, and yes, it can be soothed. In the next section, we'll uncover the first vegetable. It's probably one you've had 100 times, but never thought of as a sleep ally. It's simple, cooling, and works gently with your kidneys. Let's meet your first bedtime partner in the produce aisle. Part 2. Cucumber, the cool healer that helps you sleep dry. You've probably thought of cucumber as just a side dish, something cold, crunchy, and maybe forgettable. But your bladder doesn't forget. In fact, when used the right way, cucumber may be one of your most powerful allies in the fight against nighttime urination. Let's go back to what we said earlier. It's not just about the water you drink, it's about how your body holds and releases that water. Cucumber is made of over 95% water. But what makes it special is how it guides hydration, not overloads it. Its water is rich in natural electrolytes and structured in a way that helps your kidneys flush excess fluids during the day, not at 3 or in the morning. That means you're less likely to feel the pressure on your bladder once your head hits the pillow. But cucumber goes even deeper. It contains a compound group called cucurbitacins, which researchers from the International Journal of Molecular Sciences have shown to reduce inflammation, especially in bladder and prostate tissue. For men over 60, this matters. An enlarged prostate, something over 50% of men face by age 60, can press on the urethra and lead to frequent urges with little release. Cucumber helps by gently easing inflammation, reducing that constant gotta-go signal. And women aren't left out. Postmenopausal women often deal with bladder irritation caused by lower estrogen levels. Cucumbers' potassium and magnesium support the urinary muscles and soothe irritated nerves. There's even more. Cucumbers are a mild diuretic, meaning they promote healthy urination earlier in the day. This is key. You're not trying to stop urination, you're helping your body shift the timing, so it happens when you're awake, not asleep. But here's the important part: timing matters. Don't eat cucumber right before bed. Eat it earlier in the day, lunchtime or early dinner. That way, the benefits take effect before your body enters rest mode. And go easy on the pickles. While pickled cucumbers may be tasty, their high sodium content can cause water retention, which actually worsens nighttime urination. Instead, go for fresh cucumbers peeled if your digestion is sensitive, and dress them lightly with olive oil and a touch of lemon juice. This adds antioxidants without disturbing your stomach. So if you've ever felt the frustration of lying in bed, knowing the bathroom trip is coming, start by adding cucumber to your lunch or early dinner. Let it do its quiet work before night falls. And now that we've met the first gentle ally in your kitchen, let's explore a vegetable that works even deeper, not with water, but with the wiring of your bladder. Because sometimes, the issue isn't your kidneys or your fluids, it's your nerves that forgot how to rest. Let's talk about spinach. Part 3, Spinach, the nerve whisperer. Your bladder has been waiting for. Now that we've helped your bladder cool down with cucumber, it's time to talk about what keeps it from overreacting in the first place: your nerves. You see, your bladder is not just a container, it's a muscle, controlled by a network of nerves that tell it when to contract, when to relax, and when to hold it while you sleep. But after 60, many people begin to experience nerve misfires. The bladder starts sending false signals even when it's barely full. And here's the surprise: one of the most powerful natural solutions for this problem may already be sitting in your fridge: spinach. Spinach isn't just for iron or eye health, it's a rich source of magnesium, a mineral your nerves desperately need to communicate calmly and correctly. According to the National Institutes of Health, over 50% of adults over age 60 are magnesium deficient. This silent deficiency can lead to muscle cramps, restless legs, and yes, an overactive bladder. A study published in Urology and Urodynamics found that seniors with higher dietary magnesium had fewer nighttime bathroom trips, stronger sleep quality, and even improved mood and cognition. Spinach also contains betaine, a compound that lowers homocysteine, an inflammation marker tied to nerve and kidney stress. The lower it goes, the calmer your system becomes. But here's where it gets practical. Many people avoid leafy greens at night, fearing they're too rough on digestion. But spinach is different. When lightly steamed or sautéed, it becomes soft, soothing, and easier to absorb, especially when paired with a little healthy fat like olive oil. A simple half cup of cooked spinach with dinner could become your bladder's nightly guardian. Even better, spinach won't spike your blood sugar, making it ideal for people with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, another hidden driver of nocturia. Of course, a gentle word of caution if you have kidney stones, especially oxalate-based ones. Talk to your doctor before loading up on spinach. But for most people, moderation is safe and healing. So now we've cooled the bladder with cucumber, calmed the nerves with spinach. But what about balance? What about syncing your body's rhythm so it knows when to rest? That's where our third vegetable comes in, the one that helps reset your internal clock and prevent those 3 a.m. wake-up calls. Let's meet a soft, unassuming veggie with the power to align your body and bladder. It's time to talk about zucchini. Part 4, Zucchini, resetting your body's clock for peaceful nights. You've cooled the bladder with cucumber. You've calmed the nerves with spinach. Now it's time to reset the rhythm, the internal clock that tells your body when to sleep, when to wake, and yes, even when to urinate. This clock is called the circadian rhythm, and it controls far more than you may realize. As we age, this rhythm gets disrupted not just from lifestyle or medications, but from what we eat, and that's where zucchini comes in. Zucchini may look mild, soft skin, light taste, but don't underestimate its impact. It's what I call a smart hydrator. Yes, it contains water, but more importantly, It delivers hydration slowly, alongside fiber and minerals that help your body hold fluid appropriately and release it at the right time. This matters deeply for people over 60. Why? Because as we age, our antidiuretic hormone, ADH levels drop, and the kidneys start making more urine at night than during the day, the exact opposite of what should happen. Zucchini supports balance here in three unique ways. Soluble fiber zucchini contains gentle, soluble fiber that slows digestion and stabilizes blood sugar. This is crucial because high or unstable blood sugar, especially after dinner, leads to kidney overload and nighttime urination. A 2020 study in Nutrients Journal found that adults with higher soluble fiber intake had reduced nocturia episodes, especially those with metabolic syndrome. Vitamin B6, zucchini provides natural BC, a vitamin key to supporting your sleep-wake cycle. When B6 is low, your brain and kidneys may fall out of sync, sending mixed signals about when to stay alert and when to rest. Gentle digestion. Zucchini is one of the easiest vegetables to digest. For those who avoid veggies at dinner due to bloating or gas, zucchini is a gentle option that nourishes without discomfort. Even better, zucchini is incredibly versatile. You can steam it, roast it, mash it, or add it into a simple soup with olive oil and herbs. But here's a practical note if you tend to have low blood pressure. Eat zucchini earlier in the evening, or pair it with a pinch of sea salt to avoid lightheadedness. Its potassium can slightly lower blood pressure in some people. So, we've now covered three pillars of nighttime bladder health: cucumber for cooling and anti-inflammation, spinach for nerve and muscle stability, zucchini for rhythm and blood sugar balance. These are more than vegetables, they are tools of restoration. But healing doesn't happen in one night. It begins with small, consistent choices. In our final section, let's bring it all together. How do you turn this knowledge into a habit? How do you give your body not just relief, but a return to peaceful, uninterrupted sleep? Let's wrap it all up gently and powerfully. Part 5, Beyond Food, Building a Nighttime Ritual that Supports Your Healing. By now, you've discovered how 3 simple vegetables can begin to change your nights. But food, as powerful as it is only one part of the healing picture. You see, your bladder doesn't work in isolation. It's deeply connected to your nervous system, your sleep quality, and even your sense of safety at night. That's why adding vegetables to your dinner plate is only the start. To truly reclaim your nights, you need to create what I call a nighttime environment of ease. Here's what that looks like. Eat early, eat light. No matter how healthy your food is, eating late gives your organs no time to settle. Aim to finish dinner at least 3 hours before bed. This allows your digestive system and your bladder to wind down gently. Dim the lights 1 hour before sleep. Your body needs darkness to produce melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to rest. Too much bright light, even from your phone, can confuse this rhythm and keep your kidneys active when they should be resting. Create a warm-down moment. Just 10 minutes of quiet reading. Breathing. Gratitude journaling helps shift your body from alert mode to healing mode. When your heart rate slows, your bladder follows. Let the bathroom trip happen once, not 3 times. Some nighttime urination is natural. The key is minimizing overactivity. That's where food plays its role, reducing inflammation, calming nerves, and balancing fluid timing. But your mindset also matters. When you wake at 2 a.m., do you panic or do you gently breathe and return to bed with trust? Your bladder often reflects not just physical imbalance, but emotional tension. I've seen seniors who added spinach and zucchini to their diet and still struggled until they began doing something as simple as stretching before bed or using soft music to cue their nervous system. You are safe. You can rest. The body listens to food, but it also listens to rhythm, to consistency, to love. So yes, start with what's on your plate, but then expand to what's around your plate, your light, your sound, your pace. These small choices form your ritual of healing. And if you feel overwhelmed, don't worry. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just start with one, a cucumber salad with lunch, a little sautéed spinach at dinner, a few minutes of silence before bed. Let that be the beginning of something gentle, but powerful. And now, let's bring everything together. In the final part of our video, I'll help you turn these pieces into a plan, a practical way to wake up less often, sleep more deeply, and feel whole again. It's not just about sleep, it's about taking back your life. You came here because you were tired of being tired, tired of waking up in the dark, tired of dragging through the day, tired of feeling like your body was working against you. But now, you know something powerful. Your body isn't broken. It's simply asking for support. And sometimes the answer isn't in a pill, but in a plate, a few slices of cucumber, half a cup of spinach, a gentle bowl of zucchini with dinner. These are more than foods. They are messages telling your body, I'm listening. I'm here. I'm trying. You don't have to do it all at once. Just one small change at a time. And over weeks, even days, you may start to notice it. You sleep deeper. You wake up fewer times. And more than that, you begin to feel like yourself again. If today's message touched something in you, I invite you to leave a comment. Share your story. You never know, your experience could be the light someone else is searching for. And if you haven't already, tap that subscribe button and join us here at Health 365. Because aging doesn't mean slowing down. It means living smarter, softer, and more awake than ever. Until next time, sleep peacefully, eat kindly, and take gentle care of the body that's carried you this far. You still have so much beauty to wake up to.